Pilon gets his first ever WHL start. At the other end of the ice for Portland, they go with 17-year-old Luke Brunin. Brunin, he's also making his first career WHL start here tonight. 17 years of age from Warman, Saskatchewan. A second-round pick in 2021 of the Hawks, taken 36th overall. Center ice area, Michael Cicek. Chad Clausen dropping the puck, pitter-patter, let's get at her, and off the draw, it's Cicek on right wing. He'll race to the puck against the near side board. He'll send it down low right corner, inside Hawk territory. Forecheck now is Turner McMillan, has it back by the goal, sends out in front, knocked away by Clausen, retrieved at the left point, and a good job to jam it back by the goal is Cowper, and collected here back behind the Winterhocks goal by the defenseman here, Josh Morey. Morey takes his time, long ball pass to center for Stefan. He'll hurry down low right corner, inside Rocket territory. Centering feed went through the crease areas. Chad Clausen had his blade down, but he couldn't touch the puck. Race for it now in the left corner and gathered up here by the Rockets. Trying to move that puck forward here is Mirek Rodchek. He can't clear, and Budzoni kept it in. He has the puck down low, has it now right side board. He'll go to the blue line for Stefan. He'll cock and fire, wrist shot, and a blocker save by Pilon. He'll deflect the puck over the glass. Round NHL draft pick of the Seattle Kraken. He attended Kraken camp, and they reassigned 3 players earlier today. Price is one of them, so Price is not in the Rocket lineup tonight. Hopefully we see him next weekend when the Rockets welcome the Wenatchee Wild. Face off to the right of the Rocket goal and sent all the way down the ice. Max Graham in the forecheck. He's out here with a new face on the Rocket roster, Hiroki Gosek. Gosek has it down low now for Graham. He'll go back to his blow line for Rodchek. It actually went past him right through his legs, and it comes all the way down the ice, and hurrying to it here is Pilon, the goaltender, trying to play it, knocked away, and now won by the Rockets and moved to center ice. Good job here, Gillespie gets it on right wing. Here's a Ginla back in, a fire! Shot went wide, came out in front, and then trickles back behind the Portland Winterhawks goal. Moved up the near side board and collected it by Rodchek. He'll pinch, can't get away from O'Brien. Kept in right point, Pesket. He'll send towards the net, pinball, hit a leg, and now move to center ice. Here come the Hawks. Moving to it here is Cohen Macy. He'll dump it right corner inside the Rocket zone. Corralled here in front. Weak backhand went wide of the Kelona Rocket goal. That came off the blade of Jack O'Brien. You take a look to the Winterhawks. They have a total of what I'm told is 10 players that actually attended an NHL training camp. But then talking to Mike Johnston, their head coach and general manager before the game, he said 11. So 11, 10, one of the t'other. Bottom line is a lot of Hawks again attending an NHL training camp. Here's Johnson. Left corner, centering feet in front of the Rocket. Goal! Weak shot, and it trickles right towards Pilon, and he'll hang up. Draw to the left here of Pilon. Big goaltender standing at a 6'4". It'll be Longley that takes the draw here for Kelowna. And off the face-off, one here by Portland. Here's Thompson at the left point. He'll knock it down low to the corner. And one here by Middlestad. He's bumped off it, and Yaremko has it now. Yaremko deep in the zone. Lost it here to Kelowna Rocket forward Caden Longley. Longley, a relatively new face on the Rocket roster. You may remember last year he came into the fold latter stages of the season as a 16-year-old. And here come the Rockets now to center. Here comes Hurley on right wing. He's now 19 years of age. He'll dump it back behind the Hawk goal. Moved to the right side board, collected by Longley. He'll go to the blue line for Cowper. Cowper lugs in. Cowper wearing sweater number 2 will knock it back by the goal for Will Monroe. Will Monroe in his sophomore season here in the WHL takes it back behind the net, trying to power his way out in front. He's knocked down, race for it in the right corner, and gathered up here by Portland. Ryder Thompson with it there. Move now to center ice, and here come the Hawks the other way. Gaining the red line, trying to move it in. That's Jacobs, and he'll guide it back behind the Rocket goal. Good pace here early on in the hockey game tonight. Again, the Rockets home opener. Portland played last night down in Wenatchee. And the Rockets again have a bit of a slow schedule here tonight against Portland, and then 1 week from tonight welcoming the Wenatchee Wild. Puck goes back into the Portland zone, gathered up deep in the right corner. And one here by the Hawks. Move quickly to center ice. That's number 91, Alex Thompson. Moves it on right wing. Entering the zone, waiting and holding is Massey. Massey to the blue line. Wrist shot through traffic. Blocked, and it goes to the corner. And gathered up here by Rodchek. A pass on left wing for Turner McMillan. McMillan now 20-year-old here in the WHL. Rockets, they have 3 20-year-olds on their roster. But as we will hear in the first intermission from General Manager Bruce Hamilton, Gabriel Stutz is a possibility to return to the Rockets as a 20-year-old this season. Right now he's attending the training camp at the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here's Morey, shot wide, goes back on the goal. And Buttazzoni has it out deep right corner. He'll go to the blue line. No shot taken. Got it back behind the net. And here's Chad Clausen. You may remember Chad Clausen last year in the Rockets home opener. Had a great night. He scored 4 goals in that 6-5 overtime victory. Puck to center ice. Turner McMillan. He'll work it in. Shot from long range. Brunin makes the easy glove hand grab and move to center ice. Buttigieg, he'll send it back by the Rocket goal. Here's Abagosh behind his own net. Abagosh, the Kelowna Rocket Rookie of the Year 1 year ago. He gets it out of Graham on left wing, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. 5 minutes gone here in the first, and again, no score. The Kelowna Rockets and the Portland Winterhawks. And he'll gather up here by the Hawks to move to center ice. Here's Kresge with it now. He'll try to move away from a check of Ginla. He'll try to charge towards the goal. Oh, he's hooked from behind. We got a penalty coming up here, likely to Ismail Abagosh. Again, a delayed penalty coming up here to Kelowna. Nguyen had the puck, and as he tried to rotate to the blue line, Portland had control, and yet the play's been blown dead. I think the penalty should be going to Kelowna here, and that'll result in a Portland Winterhawk power play chance. Yeah, it's Abagosh that gets the minor, and we'll see what Portland can do with a man advantage here. Again, we played 4 minutes and 59 seconds of period number 1, no score. Tonight is Nathan Cam, the affiliated player, the 16-year-old. Yeah, the Rockets do not have Jari Kekkonen in the lineup tonight. He's attending Calgary Flames main camp, so he did not get back in time for this opening game. Here's a quick shot from Buttigieg at the left face-off circle. Nice blocker saved by Pilon, then worked by the Rockets all the way down the ice. 14:42 remaining in period number 1, and again, no score. And Portland to the man advantage. We should mention the penalty kill tonight brought to you by Downtown Kelowna, DKA. Joining us on our broadcast again this season. Here's O'Brien to the blue line. Long-range wrist shot, left hand save by Pilon, and then engulfed all the way down the ice. Rockets will make changes here. Turner McMillan's out here on the penalty kill with Ethan Newtons. Also, Landon Cowper. And the newcomer, 16-year-old, a guy who made the roster at the tender age of 16, Jackson Gillespie. He's an American-born boy. Here's Clausen. He'll skate in. Sharp angle shot. Maybe the goaltender around the mask and camped out. And there's Niagara with the blue line. He'll look in. He'll feed the top half of the right dot. O'Brien can't get a shot away as they move it around. Here's Buttigieg with it now. Down low to the corner for Clausen. Clausen looks out in front, goes back to Buttigieg, takes a shot, blocked. Came to the blue line, and Nguyen has it there. Nguyen waiting and holding, wearing sweater number 72. Long-range wrist shot, midsection saved by Pilon. He went to the butterfly, actually got that one high in the chest, and he's Rockets sending out Michael Cicek to take the draw. Apparently the puck came down so quick that Cicek was surprised it hit the ice surface. Controlling his Portland. Here's a shot that hit the goal post and it stayed out. That was a quick look here. And Jazowski almost gave the Winterhawks a 1-0 lead. Jazowski has the puck now right side board. He'll take it down the right face south circle. Down low to the side. Knifing it out in front. Knocked away. Good job. And getting the puck Hurley, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. 7 minutes gone here in period number 1. No score. 19 seconds left in a power play chance here for Portland. And the puck down to center ice, it's Morey. He'll pass the puck on right wing, O'Brien. Crosses delivery, gathered up here by Yaremko. He'll move in. Remco at the left, face up, Dotto, cock and fire. Shot. Hit the outside of the net, remains in the corner. And converging onto there, Cicek. He can clear, and Jazowski is the puck on his blade. Jazowski has it now, half-board right side. In front here for Yaremko. Backdoor play. It's intercepted those. Johnson couldn't get a shot away, and Rocek gets it on right wing. He'll try to send a center, can't. Okay, we're playing 5-on-5 hockey. That's the good news. But a lot of play inside the Rocket zone. Yaremko with it now. He'll rotate to the blue line. He'll fire through traffic. He went wide and picked up on left wing by Middlestad. And he'll just poke it back to center and beyond. 12:38 remaining in the first. And again, no score. Turnover again. Steele skates in backhand. He'll score! It's TJ Ginla. His first goal in a Kelowna Rocket uniform on a steal inside Portland Winterhawk territory. And the former Seattle Thunderbird has given the Rockets a 1-0 lead. Not only their first shot on net, went to the backhand and just tucked it in. I'll tell you one thing about TJ Ginla. He's got great speed, and he picked up that loose puck at the left face-off circle and really outweighted Brunin and just tucked it into the near post. Nice work, nice finish, and the Rockets a 1-0 lead.
Unassisted. Time of the goal, 7:29. Ginla, unassisted at 7:29.
Okay, so the Rockets, it's actually their second shot on net And so good job of the Rockets again, forcing the issue after Portland had that power play for Kelowna to respond as quickly as they did once the Rockets had killed it off is great to see. So the Rockets again on the board first. And the first goal this season scored by TJ Ginla, again acquired from Seattle. That was during the summer. Now, TJ Ginla is a former first-round WHL prospect pick, and so the Rockets have had to give up a prospect pick. With Trey Johnson in the penalty box, Portland got the power play and just scored. A clean face-off win by Portland. It was Stefan to O'Brien. O'Brien into the back of the net. And the Winterhocks have quickly tied the score at 1. That took all of 3 seconds with the man advantage. And so the Kelowna Rockets again in the driver's seat to start it off with a goal from TJ Ginla, but give Portland a lot of credit for getting one back of their own. Again, he's going to have a real good year. When you take a look to, some of their 20-year-olds on the roster, Jack O'Brien is a real good player for Portland. Gabe Clausen, we know what he did last year, and also James Stefan. Portland has 3 elite 20-year-olds on their team. Okay, 1-1 your score. Halfway through the first, and a turnover in the neutral zone, and then Turner McMillan is hooked as there was a turnover right at center. Oh yeah, that rings a bell. Face-off will be to the right of the Portland Winterhawk goaltender. Again, a power play chance for Kelowna. And Whiteman tries to win the face-off. It's in skates. Came to the corner. Thompson there. He lost it. Graham got it. He'll try to move it to center. Can't. Kept in here by John Babcock. He'll fit up here to Ginla at the right face-off dot. Ginla goes down low right corner. He'll get it now to Max Graham. Graham trying to go back towards the blue line for John Babcock. Now for Whiteman. Back for Babcock. Now for Ginla with the pass into skates and shuttle to center. Bouncing puck here, and Ginla will get it down on the ice surface. It was high in the air. He can't penetrate the Portland Winterhawk blue line, knocked away and sent all the way down the ice. We talked about Ginla opening up the scoring here tonight. He's a former Seattle Thunderbird, very familiar with this Portland Winterhawk team. When he was in Seattle, of course, that would be their arch nemesis. Seattle's arch nemesis would be Portland, along with Everett for that matter. Puck down to center ice. Stefan almost a steal. Whiteman did a great job in the backtrack to knock it away. Or maybe Stefan would have gone on a clear-cut breakaway and could have made it 2-1 in favor of the Hawks. Here's Babcock now. He's got the puck in his own line. Pass on right wing, and here comes Ginla. He'll move in. Ginla has it down low right corner. Trying to go back towards the blue line. Nobody home. Won by Clausen. He'll move the other way on left wing. Potential to one Stefan. He'll send it to Stefan. He'll fire and he'll score. It's a short-handed goal, and Portland has taken a 2-1 lead. And again, a guy who had a great season last year. And he lights the lamp this time with really no problem whatsoever. He comes off the blade of James Stefan. Again, a 20-year-old in the WHL, so 2 overagers skating in on a 2-on-1 inside the Rocket zone. And Portland up by a single. And so the shots on goal right now, Portland with 10, the Rockets with only 2. Wait for the official announcement here on the Winterhawk goal. With the Rockets on their first power play attempt, it backfires on them. Rockets still have 40 seconds left and a man advantage. The puck down low in the corner. Inside Rocket territory. Here's the announcement on the Winterhawk goal.
James Stefan. The assist to number 16, Gabe Clausen. Time of the goal, 10-10. Stefan from Clausen. At 10-10.
Yeah, Stefan, he gets the goal. And again, the Hawks up by a single. The puck back into the Portland zone. Rockets on a man advantage for 18. And here's Rocek in the blue line. Feeds off here to Middlestad. Middlestad goes back here to Rocek. Rocek, a right-hand shot. He'll score! He fired the puck from the blue line. And somehow it went through. It may have been deflected in front by Turner McMillan. And the Kelowna Rockets have tied the score at 2. Looking wrist shot from Merrick Rocek at the blue line. And yeah, it was touched essentially between the hash marks by Turner McMillan, his first of the season. And the Rockets, despite giving up that shorty, now get a power play goal of their own. And it's 2-2. Good for Turner McMillan. Turner McMillan, again, one of 3 20-year-olds on the Kelowna Rocket roster, along with Dylan Whiteman and Jackson D'Souza. We talked about D'Souza, not in the Rocket lineup tonight, attending an NHL training camp of the Detroit Red Wings. Well, they're going to give it to Rocek. Okay, it looked like Turner McMillan was the one that was on the flyby. The first guy to fly by the Kelowna Rocket bench in celebration. We'll see if there's a change on that goal. So Rocek will get the marker. That shot from the blue line. It did change direction. Bottom line is it's 2-2 here with under 9 left to go in period number 1. And the puck down low inside the Rocket zone. Moved by Rocek off the right wall to center ice and gathered up here at the Portland Winterhawks blue line by Alex Thompson. Moves the puck quickly here to Massey. Massey trying to move the puck on left wing. He can't move it inside the attacking zone. Monroe does a great job to chop it back towards the Portland Winterhawks blue line. Massey there. Cross his delivery, but knocked away. And here's Ty Hurley. Ty Hurley is a former Seattle Thunderbird and former Swift Current Bronco, and he'll knock it back behind the Portland Winterhawks net. Rockets got to get more shots on goal here. Shots are 10-3 in favor of Portland. Rockets, 2 goals and only 3 shots. Puck to center ice. Here's a lane feeders. Logan Peskin. He'll skate in. He'll fire. And rising drive. And Brunin made the save there. And kept in blue line. Looking and holding is Trey Johnson. He tried to go to the corner with it, but Stefan sniffs that out. He'll steal the puck and he'll just guide it all the way down the ice. And here's Abagosh in the corner. And he'll get it down low deep in the zone. Johnson back here for Abagosh. Abagosh again separated his shoulder. You may remember in a fight last year in Edmonton. So his season came to an abrupt end, but despite that injury, he still was named the Kelowna Rocket Rookie of the Year. And here's Morey on left wing, enters the zone, has it down low in the left corner. He'll take back on the goal, looks out in front. Here's Butzioni, a shot. That at the right face-off circle, but blocked in front. Clausen gets it loose. He tried to send out in front, bouncing puck high in the air. It's flagged down here by Stefan, sends out in front, backhand wide of the Kelowna Rocket goal. Come up the blade here again of Butzioni, and sent all the way down the ice here by Kelowna. Rockets will make a wholesale line change with 7:20 left to go here in 1. Butzioni skates in, pocket picked nicely by the Rockets. Gillespie, he'll move to right wing. And there's Goysick back in. Goysick down low in the right corner. Goysick waits and holds. He'll gun it back from the goal here for Max Graham. Max Graham in the right corner. He joined us in the pregame show tonight. Blue line for Gillespie, long range shot blocked in front. Stefan gets it on right wing. And moving out of center ice, gains a red line, and he'll dump it in. Hawks make changes. Puck goes back from the goal, Gillespie. He'll move it out to Max Graham. Puck in skates. Converging on the puck here, that is Nick Johnson. Lost, and one here by Ginla. He'll move it left side center. Ginla, and he'll fire! Rising drive, and a save made by the goaltender, Brunin. He got the one right in the mask off the Ginla attempt. Again, Ginla's got a goal here tonight for Kelowna. The other one coming off the blade of Marek Rocek. Here's a long bomb pass to center by Portland. Of the Winterhawk goaltender, Luke Brunin. Again, getting the start here tonight. Off the draw, won by Kelowna, picked up by Cicek, right side board, centering feed, wrist shot from Newtons, blocked in front by Thompson. Great job, Thompson, to get into that shooting lane. And the puck down to center ice. There's Johnson away. Here from Portland, he'll skate in, he'll cut to the middle, wrist shot, a score! Quick drive, beats the goaltender between the legs. Nick Johnson will make it 3-2 in favor of Portland. And then a scrum in the corner quickly after the goal was scored. And now finally the Winterhawks will celebrate. A penalty may be coming up here to Kelowna Rocket forward Turner McMillan after the goal was scored. But again, Portland has taken a 1-goal lead here at 3-2. But again, cutting to the middle, Nick Johnson. And he found the open lane, beat the goaltender right between the legs as Pilon probably one he would like to have back. And so no lack of goal scoring here tonight. Again, the Rockets unable to play with their #1 goaltender in Jari Kikkonen because he's attending the NHL training camp of the Calgary Flames. But in saying that, Jan Spunar, the #1 goaltender for Portland, he is also attending the training camp of the Montreal Canadiens. So Rockets don't have their #1 goaltender. You got Portland in the exact same scenario.
1347. Johnson from Shelter at 1347.
And so now again it's a 3-2 Portland Winterhawk lead, and the Hawks go to the power play because of the Turner McMillan penalty that came right after the goal was scored. Here's Clausen at the left point. He'll move the puck now to O'Brien. Goes back here to Clausen. He'll wait and hold. He's a left-hand shot. Now for O'Brien at the right face-off circle. Back here to Clausen. Tries to swoop away from a check of Longley. Moves the puck near side board here for Butzioni. He'll get it down the right corner. And here's Stefan with it now. Near side for Butzioni. Butzioni is a left-hand shot. He'll go down to Clausen. Clausen at the blue line. Clausen, again, a first-round WHL prospect pick. Good player. Buttazzoni, he'll fire. A rising drive over the top wide. Went out the window and came all the way back towards the Portland Winterhawk blue line. 5:17 left to go here in period number 1. Hawks have a lead. Chance in front. Stefan a drive. And a save made by the goaltender Pilon there. Rockets a quick change, but maybe it wasn't quick enough because Stefan was allowed to work his way to the front of the goal, and he almost beat the goaltender. A power play tally to make it 4-2. It remains, again, a 3-2 game. Portland remains with a man advantage. And there's Morey with it now at the blue line. He'll look in. He's a left-hand shot. He'll fade off at close range, getting that puck here on the blade of Yaremko. And the Yaremko waits and holds for Morey at the blue line. Wrister through traffic, went wide, came to the side, and he'll gather it back behind the net here by Johnson. Johnson sends out in front, knocked away by Middlestad. Kept in by Morey, left point. Near side board for Morey, waiting and holding. Gets the puck here. Now to the blue line. Long-range shot blocked. Good job by Hurley to get in the shooting lane. And now Morey gets it back on his blade. He'll skate out of the right face-up, down with the wrist shot. That's blocked. Whiteman tries to get it free. And he does, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. Zakrasky also is in there for a good chance here for Portland as the puck goes back behind the Winterhawk goal. 4:07 remaining in period number 1, and Portland again with a 3-2 lead. Kelona getting their goals here tonight from Tisha Ginla and from Marek Rocek. Puck goes back into the Rocket zone. Babcock with the back pedal. He'll move it now to Gillespie. Gillespie on the right side. Long bomb pass to center out of the reach of his man all the way down. 40. Here's Thompson, blue line. Feeds off here. But did he score? Well, yeah, that's pushed in. Shot taken. It hit the pipe. It was in the crease, and it may have been, was it Clausen to tap it home? Yes, it was. And so that gives Portland a 4-2 lead. Again, Buttazzoni took that shot at the top half of the right face-up circle. It clinged and it clanged, but did not go in. And the puck was sitting dangerously in the paint, and Clausen was able to poke it through. Clausen last year found the back of the net 35 times. He was one of 10 Winterhawks with 10 or more goals last year. So a very diversified attack for the Winterhawks one season ago to pick up those 40 victories. Portland actually had a pretty good preseason as well. They were 4-1 in preseason. Rockets, conversely, were 1-3 when it came to preseason play. Puck back inside the Rocket zone here. Again, 4-2. Portland has the lead. The puck down low, and here's a chance now to move the puck forward to Ginla, but Middlestad a little aggressive in the left corner as he takes down Jack O'Brien. And so Middlestad is going to sit for 2 minutes, and we're going to see that Portland Winterhawk power play again with 3:12 left to go. Cicek will win the faceoff away from Clausen. Puck rimmed, not cleared. O'Brien kept it in right point. O'Brien's a left-hand shot. He'll feed out to Newen. Newen waits and holds. Newen looking for a shooting lane. He'll feed now back to O'Brien. O'Brien, he'll try to rotate the blue line, then sends down low the right corner for Chad Clausen. He'll go to the blue line. And Newen, left out, Stefan. He's got a goal in this hockey game tonight. Good player. Again, an overager here in the WHL. He has in the corner, tries to feed off at close range, gets it to O'Brien. Now the blue line for Newen. Back for O'Brien, can't get a shot away. Pass a little errant out of his reach. Worked off the wall here by Gillespie. Gillespie can't clear, but he gets the help from his buddy, Cicek. And Cicek sends it all the way down the ice. 2:28 remaining in period number 1. And again, it's a 4-2 Portland Winterhawk lead. And there's Newen out the right side of his own goal. Gets it out to center for Clausen. He's away. Clausen with speed. He'll skate in. Right dot wrist shot Stefan. Shoulder save Pilon. Picked up here by Whiteman. He'll clear. And he'll get it back out to center ice. Here's Newen. He'll gallop to it. At his own line for Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni moves it in for Stefan. Stefan tries to shield away Rocek. Worked off the wall by Whiteman. Can't clear. Newen kept it in. Newen gets it down low for Stefan. He'll send out to Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni in the left corner. He'll power his way back behind the net. He'll move it out of Clausen half-board right side. Now the right face-up done. Clausen will tilt and fire. Shot over the top wide and collected here at the blue line. Waiting and holding is Newen. He'll fit over to Stefan. Left face up. Dot. Wrist shot. Right pad saved by Pilon. 17 shots directed towards the Rocket goal in this game so far tonight. 27 in a power play. It's gunned to the corner. Clausen will get to it. Knocked away by Whiteman. Whiteman hooked on the play, but he does force the issue. And he'll get it all the way down the ice. Power play about to expire here for Portland. As coming out of the penalty box will be Ethan Middlestad. As the puck won here by Thompson in his own line. Moves it down left side center. Thompson back in. Thompson going wide here on the road check. Actually, that's Gillespie. Gillespie wearing number 6. Rochek wears sweater number 8. Penalty here. Who does this one go to? It happened back by the Rocket net. I think maybe the goaltender was interfered with. I'm not sure. Pilon went down. And a penalty going here, I think, to the Winterhocks. And the Rockets will now go back to the power play here because the minor penalty has now come to an end. And so that results in, the Rockets going to a late man advantage with 1:10 left to go here in the first period. Graham out here. In the middle, it's Whiteman. On left wing, it'll be Hiroki Goisik. At the blue line, it is Iginla and also Babcock. Taking the draw here for Portland, it looks to be Jack O'Brien. I think it's 92. And it is O'Brien. He'll try to take the face-off here with Whiteman. It'll be won by Whiteman, but then hurrying to a puck there, Thompson. He'll send it all the way down the ice, and racing to it now is Babcock. He'll take back on his own net. 1 minute left to go here in the first period of play. It's 4-2, Hawks the lead, and here's Goisik on left wing, enters the zone. He'll try to power his way down low left corner. Last year, Goisik played in the BC Hockey League with the Penticton Bees. Here's Graham now at the blue line. He'll look in, won't shoot. He'll feed up here to Goisik. Goisik has it down low left corner. He'll go to the blue line here for John Babcock. He'll feed up here to Iginla. Iginla can't shoot at the right face-off circle. Peels away from a check. Down low, Graham. Centering feed. No shot taken. Clausen there. Clausen can't get away from Goisik. Goisik will race to it in the corner. He lost it. Clausen got it. And Clausen sends it all the way down the ice. Goes right towards Pilon. He'll make the stick save. Paddle save, technically. And now here come the Rockets. Babcock takes it through the middle at center. He goes across the Kelona Rocket logo. He'll skate in. He'll drive it down low right corner for Turner McMillan. 13 seconds left in the period. Now for Iginla. He has it half-board right side. He'll send it towards the goal. Save made by Brunin there through traffic. Blue line Babcock. He'll feed to Iginla. One-timer! And he worked it wide. It came to the side. Here's Middlestad in front. Wrist shot blocked! And time will expire in the period. And so the Kelowna Rockets, a nice flurry at the end. And now flare up in the right corner inside Hawk territory, but again, cooler heads will prevail. Rockets will have a 50-second power play to hit into period number 2 to try to make this a one-goal hockey game. But Portland, a lot of play inside the Rocket zone in the opening session. 18 shots directed towards the Rocket goal. Conversely, 8 Prospero plays for the second period. And as we kick out period number 2, Rockets on a power play for 50 seconds. Shelter remains in the penalty box. The Rockets will send out Whiteman at center. Graham on the left side. On right wing, it looks like it is Hiroki Goisik. And the blue line, Johnny Babcock. And also TJ Iginla. Off the draw, won here by Newen. Collected here by Thompson. He'll backpedal at his own line, down his own zone, and look for open space at ice, and he will dump it the distance. Nedmeyer Pilon will leave it back by the goal, and here's Johnny B behind his own net. Babcock at the left side. Looks to his left and feeds off here to the blue line, and here's Goisik with it. He'll penetrate, takes a wrist shot, and a save made by Brunin. He'll get the puck to the corner. Max Graham on the forecheck there now for Whiteman. Near side for Goisik. To the blue line for John Babcock. Left-hand shot, wrister through traffic. Hit a stick. In front, goes over the glass and out of play. 30 seconds in period number 2, and again, Portland a 4-2 lead. Just 20 seconds left in a Kelowna Rocket power play. Face off to the right of Brunin. Graham jumps in. Clausen will take the draw for Portland. Off the face-off comes loose. Whiteman tried to push it back to the blue line, but the puck went right between Babcock and Iginla. And a race for it back behind the Kelowna Rocket goal. Clausen on the forecheck there. Babcock got it free. He'll move the puck here to middle stand. He'll take it out left side center. Lead feed on right wing. Here's Graham. He'll gallop in. He'll feed up here. Right dot for Goisik. Couldn't get a shot away. He will poke it back from the goal for Iginla. And now the penalty's over. Shelter out of the penalty box. Here's a shot from the blue line. That coming up the blade of Gillespie over the top wide. Oh, we got a stoppage of play due to a high stick. Words of encouragement. And nice to hear from him tonight. Appreciate the email. Let's just say, like the players on the ice surface here tonight, even from a broadcast perspective, we do get better as the season wears on. Here's Middlestad on left wing. He's dumped down right at the Hawk line, and a penalty coming up here, obviously to Portland, touched in the corner. And so the Rockets go to the power play. Another power play chance here early in the second period. And this was a trip. Let's see who will be fingered to the penalty box. Is it Luke Shelter again? I think it is. It's 77. As the Rocket, Whiteman in the middle. It'll be Graham on the right side. Goisik on left wing. The blue line, John Babcock. And again, it is TJ Iginla. And off the face-off, it goes to Iginla. He'll wait a hold, he'll fire. Shot taken, and Brunin made the save. Got a piece of the blocker. And collected here against the near side board here by Goysick. Goysick with it. Goysick, he's pinned up the puck. And now gathered up here by Babcock. Weak shot, flare shot wide. Remains in the corner. Morey there. And Morey sends it all the way down the ice. Again, the Rockets have given up a shorthanded goal here tonight. So Kelona's got to be wary. Portland, by the way, 1 for 4. I've got them 1 for 4 on the power play tonight. Rockets are 1 for 2 with the man advantage, and the puck sent back behind the Winterhawk goal. In the trapezoid is Brunin. He'll play the puck. He's a left-hand shot. Most goaltenders are, and he'll get it all the way down the ice and collected here by Pilon. He'll leave it back behind his own net, and John Babcock is there. Babcock behind his own goal, moves out the left side, looks to his left. He'll feed on left wing, and Goysick away. Goysick back inside the zone for Whiteman. High slot, Graham, a shot, and a save there. Boy, Brunin had to be wary. Good stop there up of Max Graham. Blue line. It's kept in by Rochek. He'll feed off here again to Iginla. Pitch and catch. Rochek, left dot. Goysick. Goysick won't shoot. To the middle. Whiteman. He'll fire. Blocked. Remains to the side. Gathered up, and there's a snapshot from Graham as he outmuscled the man. And he sent it wide. Kept in blue line. Rochek. Rochek walks the line. Feeds here to Iginla. Here's a drive. Snapper. Went wide off the glass, and Karam's all the way back inside Rocket territory. 3 minutes gone here in period number 2. And so 4-2 Winterhawk lead. Here's Rochek at center, sends to the corner. Karam's in front. McMillan trying to get a shot away, but his attempt over the top wide as he was harassed from behind by Ryder Thompson. It remains in the corner. 20 seconds left in a Rocket man advantage. And gathered up here deep in the zone by Cicek. He'll get it now to McMillan in front. He trying to work his way towards the goal. Then they score! It may have been even to the side. Front of the net, and Brunin made the save, and then champing it over the shoulder of the Winterhawk goaltender was indeed Ethan Newtons. Newtons last year had 1 goal, and his first game this season, as he tries to elevate his play as one of the bigger Rocket forwards, has made it a 1-goal game. So Ethan Newtons lights the lamp. It's now 4-3 Winterhawks. We'll wait for the announcement on the goal. See if there's another assist on the play.
Ethan Newton. The assist to number 10, Turner McMillan, and number 8, Merrick Rochek. Time of the power play goal, 3 minutes.
As of Rochek, yeah, he's got 2 assists in the hockey game tonight. Again, he was awarded the goal in the first period of play, but they did make a change to that marker. They did, in fact, say that Turner McMillan got a piece of that puck on the Rockets' second goal of the game. And so Rochek did get an assist on that particular play. So Rochek again, now 2 assists in the hockey game. The puck goes back on the Portland Winterhawk goal. And there's Josh Morey with it now. Morey takes his time, stands at attention behind his own goal, now moves up the left side, looks to his right, he'll feed out to Darby. Darby takes it out to center. Good swift current Saskatchewan boy. He'll move it in on right wing. Yaremko. Yaremko waits and holds. He'll feed up here to the left face-out dot. Thompson waiting and holding. Sharp angle shot. It's blocked in front. One here quickly at the left face-out dot. And a wrist shot. That one wide of the goal coming here from Jokums. Remains in the corner. Buzzoni bumped off it by Gillespie. Gillespie's played well tonight. Again, he's 16 years of age. The only Rocket to be 16 this season. And now down low right corner. Here's Chad Clausen. He tried to get a centering feed. He tried to dump it out in front, but intercepted by Monroe. Lead feed on left wing Longley, and he's away. Longley back in, puts on the brakes, near side wall. He'll send back on the goal, and Massey has it now in his blade back behind the Portland Winterhawk net. 5 minutes gone here in the period, and again 4-3. The Winterhawks have the lead. Portland had an 18-2 8-shot advantage in period number 1. Puck now to center ice. Here's a late feed to Stefan. He's dangerous. He'll move on right wing. Buttazzoni with it there, right side wall. He'll gulp it back from the goal. Turner McMillan. He's rubbed off the puck. Centering feed. Buttazzoni has it now backhand over the top wide. Remains in the corner. Here's Massey. Massey with it. Massey tries to get away from a road check. He'll dump it near side, and Stefan will collect. Now for Thompson. Remains in the right corner. That's Alex Thompson with it there. He tried to send out in front. Rochek will gather it up. He'll feed it. Newton's on right wing. Can't clear. Buttazzoni kept it in. He tried to gulp it to the corner, but Rochek intercedes. He'll get it now to Newtons. He'll take it to center. He'll gain the red line. Moves it in now for Cicek. Cicek right corner. Centering feed. McMillan backhand and score! Whoopie-doo, make it 2. Turner McMillan. to the front of the net. And McMillan to the backhand. It's a 4-4 tie. Good hands-up play by Cicek to find McMillan streaking towards the net.
Again, good patience by the 20-year-old. And
McMillan has shown here tonight. He's fighting for his junior hockey life. The fact that you just don't know what's going to happen to the Kelona Rockets 20-year-old situation. But Turner McMillan, a difference maker here tonight.
Number 19, Michael Cicek. Time of the goal, 5:28. McMillan from Cicek at 5:28.
And now we get a flare-up off the swing face-off. It was a rocket. It may have been Trey Johnson, a little over-aggressive. He takes a penalty here as he hit Jack O'Brien. And he's going to receive at least a 2-minute minor penalty. We'll see if it's more. Almost at the 6-minute mark in period number 2. And it's a double minor going to Trey Johnson. Okay, hands here tonight, but conversely, is calling the other way. Luke Brunin also probably feeling the exact same fate. Puck goes back behind the Portland Winterhocks goal. Rockets clear the zone, and here they come down to center. Again, it's a double minor to Trey Johnson. Neutral zone play. Graham a steal, pokes it away from Stefan, and he'll backhand it all the way down the ice. It'll be Brunin, the goaltender, that'll leave it back by his own goal. Moving on the right side is Nguyen. Nguyen pass right side center for Chad Clausen. He's away. Moves back in for O'Brien. O'Brien puts on the brakes. Looks for a chance to pass. He'll go back here to Nguyen. Passing his skates. Nguyen gets it though to his blade. He's a right-hand shot. And he'll feed up here to Clausen. Clausen looks in. Won't shoot. He'll got it down the right corner. Here's a backdoor play. But his only couldn't get a shot away at the left face-off circle. And now goes back towards the blue line. And looking is Nguyen. Nguyen through traffic. Right dot Clausen. Sharp angle attempt. He hit the side of the net on a low percentage shot. And now gathered up here by the Rockets. Cicek can't clear. Collected here by Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni at the blue line. Now for Nguyen. Nguyen. A lot of traffic in front. Back for Buttazzoni at the left face-off dot. He took a shot. Blocked by Babcock. Race for in the corner. Moved off the wall. Can Hurley get there? No, he can't. Camped in. And here's Clausen to the blue line. Waits and holds. Wrister through traffic. Flared wide. Far side Nguyen. Nguyen gets it back towards the blue line as the Hawks do a great job of keeping the puck on the perimeter. Buttazzoni goes back towards the blue line. Now Clausen trying to tap it out in front for Stefan. Couldn't get a shot away. Nguyen at the blue line. Cleans off here to Clausen at the right face-off dot. Gets away from a check of Cicek. Goes to the blue line here for Nguyen. And Nguyen waits and holds. Rush shot through traffic. Blocked by Babcock. Nice play. Almost like a blocker saved by Babcock. And he deflects the puck off his glove to the corner. Nguyen at the blue line. Now for Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni side. No shot taken. Behind the net. O'Brien trying to dump it out in front. Knocked away nicely by Cicek. Cicek tries to work the wall. The 19-year-old. And now Stefan is in there as well here for Portland. Tied up against the near side board inside the Rocket end. 2 minutes now left to go in the double minor. Oh, here's Stefan, a steal. Left out Rashad. And Peel on the save off of Buttazzoni. The WHL training camps, including Luca Cagnoni, who's just had a real good year last year, a 4th-round pick of the San Jose Sharks. He's not in the Winterhawk lineup clearly tonight, or he'd be on his power play. Here's Morey with it now. He'll feed off to the left dot. Here's a sharp angle shot or a pass attempt that's negated. And Zareski has it now on his stick. Zareski has it left board, left face-off circle. Now for Morey, the blue line, wristed through traffic, and Pilon made a stick save there with a lot of traffic in front. Remains in the corner. And now one here again by the Winterhawks. Back behind the goal, it's Nick Johnson. He's got a goal on this one tonight. To the blue line from Morey. Back here for Tizowski's shot, and Pilon got a piece of that. Worked off the window, cleared by the Rockets all the way down the ice. Race for it now between Morey and Iginla. Morey takes back behind his own net, trying to get away from Iginla. It was like a bad mosquito on a Saskatchewan summer evening. Puck to center ice. Here's Johnson. He'll just send it back to Jezowski right at the Winterhawk blue line. He'll move down through center. Lean feed Morey. Right wing here for Johnson. And he'll knock it down low right corner. Now in front. Here's a chip shot that's broken up nicely here by Turner. McMillan remains inboard and gathered up back behind the goal as the Hawks try to move it around. Yaremko with it now to the blue line for Morey. Morey goes for Yaremko. Yaremko the left dot in front. Oh, backdoor play here for Zakreski, but it went off his skate blade and went wide of the net. Here's Johnson with it now. Johnson guns it down low. Centering feed. No shot taken. Chazowski couldn't get the puck on his blade. Remains in the corner. And now gathered up by the Hawks again. Morey to the blue line for Johnson. 22 on a power play. Again, a double minor to Trey Johnson here. Morey left dot. Waiting and holding, and now Yaremko trying to go cross ice, but knocked away. Turner McMillan takes it out of center. Skates back inside Portland territory, and he'll just jam it down low right corner as the Rockets will kill off the double minor to Trey Johnson. As the puck's in back inside Rocket territory, Babcock's got to hurry. Gets away from Bottazzoni. Puck comes clean for Johnson out of the penalty box, and here comes Johnson to center. Lost it, stumbled and fell. Collected by Babcock at his own blue line. For Middlestad, his deep partner. Pass on left wing for Goysick. He'll gain the red line. He'll dump it in right corner. And here's Max Graham. Graham again, 203 pounds. One of two Rockets that weigh over 200 pounds as a forward this season. The other being Ethan Newton's. We talked about that on the pregame show tonight. Puck now to center ice. And here's Max Graham. Graham will gain the red line. He'll dump it into the corner. And gathered up here deep in the zone. Thompson with it there. I like this guy, Ryder Thompson. Good defenseman. Puck rimmed here by Portland all the way down the ice, and Gillespie's got to hurry back in his own end. Takes his time now, has it in the corner. And now he'll look forward. A pass on right wing out of the reach of McGinley. Goes all the way down. The ice may go for icing. Let's see. Yeah, it will. And the play's been blown dead. Has to talk to Jake after being acquired in a trade with the Edmonton Oil Kings. Happy to be here, getting an opportunity. Here's a Rockets, an opportunity. 2-1 again, a shot and a save by the goaltender Brunin. I always look at Chuck Kovacic. Chuck Kovacic, when he played in a Kelona Rocket uniform, shot happy, always shot, rarely passed, and hence that's why he had so much success. And Jesse Schultz, another good example, or even Justin Keller. Schultz had 50 goals in a Rocket uniform. Keller also with 50. Why did these guys score 50 or more goals? Because they were shot happy. Here's O'Brien. He'll take back on his own goal. Long ball pass to center. Out of the reach of his man, Nguyen. And get up here by Abagash. He'll feed on the middle stand. Pass right side center for Logan Peskin. He lost it and sent back on the goal. Back on the Rocket net. In the trapezoid, it is Ishmael Abagash, now, 17 years of age. And moving down the middle stand on right wing. Lead feed to the middle. Again, low speed. Skates in. Left out wrist shot. Oh, hit an ankle. May have hit his teammate in front, Hurley. Race forward against the near board. And collected here and moved to center ice. Here come the Hawks the other way. It's dumped to the right corner. Nguyen will hurry. Nguyen tries to get away from John Babcock. Babcock gets it out to Hurley on left wing. Hurley a cross ice feed. And Goysick takes it out of center. Goysick back in. Goysick forced to the corner. Sends out in front for Hurley. Couldn't get him the puck. Moved off the right wall and cleared by Portland to center ice. Nick Johnson gets it back towards the Rocket blue line, and here's Horacek with it there. Pass on right wing. Here's Hurley away. Hurley has it down low on the right corner. Puts in the brakes. Half board right side. Inboard now for Monroe. Monroe back by the goal. Surveys the interior. Feeds to Babcock. Hit the side of the net. Remains back by the goal, and here's Longley. Caden Longley wearing sweater number 17. Dumped into the corner. Knocked away and moved by Chizowski to center. Hawks dump it deep inside the attacking zone. Nick Johnson, did he gain the center ice red line? Apparently he did not. RocketFan.ca. We will sprinkle in some comments that he made before the game tonight, talking about Connor Bedard and his likelihood of success in his first season in the NHL with Chicago. Puck picked up by Thompson in his zone off the left wall. Gets it out of center ice. Rocheck there. Now from McMillan. He's hurt and he's hit. McMillan, though, slow to get up, but I guess he's okay. Right of the Portland Winterhawk net. 7:19 left to go here in the second. 4-4 your score. Rockets getting goals from TJ Ginla. Turner McMillan with a pair. The other single coming off the blade of Ethan Newton's off the draw, race for it in the left corner, and gathered up here by Whiteman. He'll send far side for Ginla. Ginla goes to the blue line now for Rocheck. Rocheck for Ginla. Top half of the right face-up dot, back for Rocheck. He'll feed left face-up circle for Goysick. Goysick goes to the blue line on a pass to Rocheck. Then for Ginla on a one-timer. Hit a body in front, goes to the corner. And here's Max Graham with it there. Graham lost it. Won here by Thompson. He'll send it all the way down the ice. Paddle save made by Pilon. He'll set the puck back on the goal for Rocheck. Shots and goal right now, 23 for Portland. 19 for Kelowna. Puck to center ice. And here's Goysick. He'll move in. Stick handles away from a check. Puts on the binders. Blue line for Rocheck. Wrister wide. Morey gets it against the end board. He'll find open space at ice. He'll get it all the way down the ice and race for it now between Nguyen and Rocheck. Rocheck in the corner. Stabs it away from the Portland Winterhawk forward. Gets it out to Ginla. He'll move in on left wing. Gets it out to Graham. Left face-off circle. Wrist shot. And a save made here by the goaltender Brunin. Goes back towards the blue line. Ginla behind the net. Gets it to Babcock in the blue. Now for Ginla again. Ginla to the blue line for Middlestad. Middlestad waits and holds to the left face-off circle. Won't fire. Then sends out in front. Ginla at the right face-off dot to the blue line for John Babcock. Babcock takes a drive and deflected up a Graham wide. Remains near sideboard Middlestad. He's taken down. It'll be Turner McMillan. Again, he's got 2 goals in the game here tonight. He's never had a hat trick in his WHL career. Right face-off circle for Aginla. Aginla waiting and holding. Right corner for Graham. Graham, sharp angle shot. Hit Aginla in the leg at the side of the net. Race forward in the right corner. And McMillan is in there. Johnson does a great job to staple it. He'll try to get a stoppage of play. Now comes clean. Back behind the net and then set by Portland all the way down the ice. Rabidal sends it the length. 7 seconds left to go here in a Rocket power play. 5:25 remaining in 2. Steal here by Chizowski. Right in front of the Kelowna Rocket net, but he hooked a Rocket defender from behind, and he's going to get a penalty. Okay, face-off down low left corner, actually to the left of the goaltender, the Portland Winterhawks goal. Won by Kelowna Middlestad. Left face-off, down wrist shot. Blocked in front by Thompson. Okay, Darby's out of the penalty box, and now turns into a 5-on-4 power play chance here for Kelowna. Again, it's a 4-4 deadlock. Won by Turner McMillan. He has it now. Goes to the blue line, and waiting and holding is Cicek. Cicek with it out of the blue line for Middlestad. He won't shoot. Trying to go back door. Hit the defense on Maury in front. Goes right towards Brunin. Beautiful area. I took the camper. I took the RV. Yeah, I took the trailer. Pulled the trailer down to Oregon. And it was absolutely worth it. Spent about 2 weeks down there. Gorgeous sunshine. Oh. Sand up to your neck. It was wonderful. Puck down low left corner. That is inside the Portland zone. It's set all the way down the ice here by Nick Johnson. He's played well here tonight. 1:10 left to go in a Rocket power play. Here's a steal right corner into the Rocket zone. O'Brien feeds left on Rashad. Oh, nice left pass saved by Pilon. He's been dialed in here as Pilon as the game has gone on. I think Thompson took that wrister. Had a nice save. The Rockets then on, and Pilon flared that left pad out. Look sharp there. Again, nerves may have been a factor early, but it's nice to see that this young goalie has kind of found his game. Here's Babcock on his own goal. Moves it down through center. Looks to his left, and he'll feed off on left, pulling for Middlestad. Middlestad tried to dump it to the corner. He did, and Maury will intercede and work it off the glass. Good play. And he'll get it all the way down the ice. 39 seconds left in a Rocket power play. Again, under 4 left to go in the second. It is 4-4. And it's out to center ice. Here's a Ginlow away. He's got a goal here tonight. Speeds in. He'll feed up against the right board. Max Graham, cross-ice delivery here for Whiteman, knocked away and set all the way down the ice. PK here for Portland's been pretty good here tonight. Rockets again working on power play chance number 5. It's at center ice, road check. A pass on right wing, Aginla. He'll penetrate, has it out at the right point. Cross-ice delivery, gives it out to Graham, and a pump it back by the goal for Goysick. Out of his reach, Aginla will engage on it there. Iggy gets it right dot now. Trying to move to Goysick, but knocked away. And sent by Portland off the glass, and a good job by Jack O'Brien to get it all the way down the ice. Chizowski out of the penalty box. Now we play 5-on-5 here with 3:10 left to go in the period. Here's Aginla left side center. Aginla going solo, puts on the brakes, tries to shield away a check of Yaremko. Good play. Cross-ice delivery here from Middlestad. He'll get it now to Goysick, and he'll knock it to the corner. Actually hit the referee in the corner. Pinballed off his leg. And now came to center ice. Here's Bonazzoni with it now. Harassed from behind by Whiteman. Be careful. Could be a penalty. And it's Bonazzoni. He'll try to work to in the right corner. Then he stumbled and fells. He was taken down here by Middle. 2:45 left to go here in the second. And a draw to the left of the goaltender for the Rockets tonight, Jake Pilon. Pilon's dad played in the Canadian Football League. Drafted by Winnipeg, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Never played a game with the Bombers. In fact, he played his entire career with the Calgary Stampeders. He was an offensive lineman. And talking to Jake a couple of days ago, I said, yeah, what did your dad weigh when he played? He said about 320 pounds. 320-pound offensive lineman. Big dude. Puck down low left corner. That is inside the Portland zone. And here's Thompson with it there. Lost it. Whiteman a steal. Centering feed. Oh, and it went wide. Picked up near sideboard Hurley. Hurley with it. Revved up it by Chizowski. Good steal by Chizowski. And a lead feed right side. And Shelter away. Shelter pass on left wing. And now the Hawks have numbers the other way. Jack Bryan moves in. Lost it. Remains in the corner. Shelter to the blue line. Waiting and holding with that puck. Rudig. He'll get it to the right corner. And now the Rockets try to move it. Middlestad lost it. Rochek is in there too with under 2 left to go here in the frame. Rockets would love nothing better than to come out of this period in a 4-4 deadlock. Thompson couldn't keep it in. Bouncing puck and came all the way back towards the Portland Winterhawks blue line. Rudig with it, moves the puck on right wing, gets it out of Stefan, and he'll peel back in his own end, and now he'll try to move forward. Stefan, he can really scoot, and he likes to shoot. Left face of Daniel, cock and fire, shot wide. Pinballed off the end board, and then gathered up here by Middlestead. Can he clear? He will. He'll get it back to center ice. Here's Thompson out his own line. Looks forward, takes his time. Very composed with the puck. He had nowhere to pass, so he looks for shelter behind his own net. Now moves up the left side, gets it to center through the middle, and trying to move is Clausen. He can't penetrate. And the puck bounces back inside Portland territory again. 1:05 left to go here in the frame. Here's Stefan on right wing, enters the zone, but I think too quick through the middle may have been Clausen. Very diversified attack. When you take a look to their top forwards, you take a look to their top three lines, at least from a forward perspective, I think they look pretty good. I know that they're still a little weak back on defense due to some guys attending NHL training camps, but I think Portland's going to be another real good team. To me, 40 wins is a distinct possibility. Puck goes right in front of the Rocket net. Here's a Ginla with it now, and he'll take it to center ice. Gains a red line, nice play. Dumps it back on the net. And there's Graham on the forecheck. Tries to steal. He's cut down back behind the goal. That by Rabidol, and the puck into center ice. There's Rabidol with it. He's right-hand shot. He'll move in. He'll try to go wide here on Babcock. He has it in the corner. 13 seconds left in the period. 4-4 again is your score. Tied up in the right corner. Time ticking down. 5 seconds remaining. Big time scrum. Rockets again will try to staple it in the corner. He succeeds, and time will expire. Yeah, the puck finally flushed free, but again, the buzzer sounds in the period. So, the Kelona Rockets and Portland Winterhocks are in a 4-4 deadlock, and again, that is after 40 minutes of play. Shots in the second, 13 for the Rockets, only 7 for Portland. So and welcome back inside Prospero Place for the third period with the Rockets and Winterhawks right now tied at 4, and the puck is inside the Portland zone. Here's a cross-ice delivery. Middlestead trying to get his defenseman. That's knocked away. Now the Hawks trying to move in on left wing. Clausen can't get a shot away. Nice backtrack by Gillespie. Gets it to Turner McMillan. Back for Gillespie. He'll move at the right side. Has it in the corner. Moves it down to Newton's. Pass right side center. Cechek skates in, going solo. He'll backhand it to the corner. And converging on it there is Rudig. Rudig moves it. Rudig's wearing the birdcage, if you will, as the puck is worked off the glass here by the Hawks all the way down. And this will go for icing. Break! But again, typically these guys wouldn't get this type of playing time. But again, they've had to shine brightly. Shot blue line Babcock. And a right pad save by Brunin. He's going to hang on. 1 week from tonight, Rockets hosting Kevin Constantine and the Wenatchee Wild. Off the draw, won by Kelowna. Face up to the right of the hot goal. It's picked up here near side board is Goysick, and he'll gulp it back behind the net. Here's Thompson. He'll engage on it there. Moves to the left side. Take it away from Graham. They bang bodies. And a one on left wing, and Zakreski gets it out of center for Morey. And Morey tries to move in on right wing. He'll gallop to the puck deep in the right corner. Hit of it by Goysick. Nice defensive play there. Right face up dot wrist shot. Nice save made here by Pilon. Left face up dot O'Brien. Can't get a shot away. Peels away from a check. And now he has it at the left point. He'll wait and hold. Escapes to Ginla. Tries to escape to in the corner. And then goes back towards the blind from Morey. He'll fire through traffic, shot wide. Far side board. Here's Thompson. Thompson lost it to Graham. Remains in the corner. And here's Newen back behind the net. Centering feed, but knocked away by Babcock. Nice defensive play. The line from Morey at the left point. And he'll gulp it back behind the goal for an awaiting Zakreski. Zakreski gets it now to Newen. Newen at the right face-off circle. Here's the shot. And it hit the pipe crossbar and it stayed out. Goes back behind the goal. Here's Zakreski in the corner. Trying to get away from Marode. Check. Again, laying there defensively. Nice play, but he can't clear. Morey kept it in. Critical cross ice for Shelter, but Aaron passed and it came back to center. Shelter skates to it his own line. Now for Morey, back to Shelter. Shelter moves it on left wing. And a move back inside the Rocket zone. Left face up, dot power move, weak backhand, and a save made by Pilon. He's going to hang on. 17:38 remaining in period number 3. And again, 4-4 is your score. The Kelowna Rockets playing this game without Andrew Crystal, who's attending Washington Capitol training camp. Now, he could be in the lineup tomorrow. We'll wait and see as the Capitals open up the preseason night. This is all preseason play. Does Crystal get a look-see in a preseason game or two? I would think that would be the case. Again, Crystal selected in the second round by the Caps in this summer's draft. Right face of dot. Wrist shot. Nice save by Pelon there by Kelona Middlestad. He'll poke it back by the goal for Rocek. Pass on right wing Munro. Now nicely here for Longley. Late feed for Hurley. Out of his reach. Race for right corner. Ravenel takes back on the goal. Does a great job to shield away a man. And chips it down to center ice. And it caroms back into the Rocket zone. Here's Gillespie. I've liked his play tonight. He's been kind of calm and cool. Again, I thought in preseason he looked a little out of his element, but he almost looks better here tonight than he did when, the games weren't really on the line. Gillespie has the puck deep in the corner. He'll move it on left wing for Hurley, and Hurley sends it all the way down the ice. May have momentum for icing. And again, Gabriel Stutz, we don't know what's going to happen with him. Again, he's a 20-year-old here in the WHL, attending an NHL training camp in Tampa Bay. Potentially, he could return for his final year here in the WHL. Who knows? He's the Rockets captain from a season ago. Here's McMillan. He'll just send it off the glass down and in. He'll race for it in the right corner inside Portland territory. He'll get it now to Newtons. Newtons had it on the backhand. He's rubbed off the puck. Tries to work a board battle here with Cicek. Cicek had it. Then he lost it here to Thompson. Engaging on it now is Chad Clausen. Clausen tries to get it through a series of legs, and now comes loose deep in the corner, and Bottazzoni, he'll get it back onto center ice. Here's Middlestad at his own line. Moves the puck here to Babcock, D-to-D. Pass on left wing now for Turner McMillan. He'll try to skate in. He can't get away here from Rudig. And now won by Stefan in his own zone. He'll take it out to center. He'll bring on right wing. Now to the middle going solo. Trying to get a shot away. Can't get away from Cicek on the backtrack. Stefan in the right corner. He'll knock it down low and a race for it here in Middlestad. He'll try to get it free. He shields away a check from Klassen. He tried to chop it off the wall, but Morey kept it in. Morey will try to jam it down low, but John Babcock will intercede. He's got the puck in his blade. And he'll move it out to center for Max Graham. He's away. Graham gains the red line. And he'll dump it in. Here's a Kindle on the forecheck. Has it inboard. He was taking off the puck. Goes back on the net. And Morey at the left side. Lead feed for Clausen out of his reach all the way down. This will go for icing. Nice hit actually back on the play. Max Graham here to have success. Again, Kelowna losing the likes of Adam Kidd. And also Carson Golder. Two key guys for the Rockets offensively a season ago. And so somebody's got to pick up the slack. Graham is one of them. Here's Graham. He'll take back on the net. Graham coming off a 2-goal game in preseason play. That was against Victoria. That would have been actually last Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken. One thing, though, to score in preseason, a different story in the regular season as Thompson brings it inside the Rocket zone. You can't put too much weight in either offensive success or just winning games in preseason because, of course, it's a totally different story when the veterans are injected into their respective teams' lineups. Here's Thompson back on his own goal. Tries to move it up the wall. Can't clear. Here's Whiteman in the right corner. Dylan Whiteman tries to go back towards the blue line for Babcock. Rister! Long-range shot. Midsection save by Brunin. He's going to hang on. Win here at Prospero Place on the home opener was against Spokane 2 years ago. Rockets winning 4-3. Here on right wing, here's a wrist shot. Newman. Long-range shot. Pelon the save. He's going to hang on. Or make that the left of Pelon. One here by Kelowna. Newtons will take it out of center. He'll gain the red line. He'll dump it in right corner. Newtons will hurry. He'll send it towards the goal. Hit the stick of the goaltender. And it goes over the glass and into the crowd here tonight. Face off to the left of Brunin. Won by Portland. Remains in the right corner. Morey. He can't get away from Cicek. Cicek again is the puck on the backhand. He'll try to send to the right corner. Knocked away. Worked up the window. Cleared by Clausen to center and gathered up by Babcock at his own line. Moves it up the wall. Bottazzoni tried to keep it in. He did. Left point. He'll knock it back from the goal. And a race for it now for Rocek. He'll get there. Deep in the corner. He can move forward. Here's Stefan. Stefan with it. Being watched by Cicek. Cicek doing a good job of checking to the blue line. Long-range shot way wide of the Kelowna Rocket goal. And coming off the blade of Ravidal. And he'll move down right wing and sent by Rocek off the glass and out to center. Here's Stefan at his own line. Ravidal back for Stefan. Stefan in front of his own net. He'll take back behind the goal. And now he'll move up the left side. And he'll take it out of center ice. Tries to wiggle and waggle away from Graham. Now he'll peel back at his own blue line as the Hawks make changes. Here's a late feed on left wing for Bottazzoni. Out of his reach. And it goes back behind the goal. And there's Middlestad. Middlestad behind his own net. Now for Rocek. Rocek's had a strong game for Kelowna tonight. But turn over the puck. Here's a centering feed. That didn't work out. Thompson has it left point. Behind the goal now. Here's O'Brien. O'Brien with it there. O'Brien lost it here to backtracking Goysick. And now here's Middlestad, left corner. He'll try to move the puck forward. He'll get it out of Graham. One of a shin pad. Kept in blue line by O'Brien. Keeps the play alive behind the goal. And here's Zakreski. Zakreski on the backhand. Feeds off here. Nicely to Newen. Blue line Thompson. Back for Newen. Newen goes back here to the blue line. Nobody home. Is it kept in? No, I think the puck came outside the line. And then drilling it back deep inside the zone here was Rudig. And it'll be collected here by Middlestad behind the net. Behind his own goal, pass on right wing, gets it out to center as for Gillespie. He lost it to Thompson. He'll work it off the glass, and he tries to move it in down low. And Ogoisic has the puck in his blade. Gets it out to Ginla. He's away at center. Middle part of the ice surface, a pass on left wing, out of the reach of Graham. And the Hawks get to it behind the goal. It is Rudig with it. Rudig came clear. It remains loose. Kept in blue line by Babcock. He tried to jam it to Ginla, knocked away. A lot of fractured play here. Middle part of the third period. As the puck came to center ice, there's Newen. He'll gain the red line. He'll chip it back behind the Kelowna Rocket net. And gathered up back by the goal here by John Babcock. He'll go to Jackson Gillespie. Lead feed through the middle. Whiteman, he's away. Whiteman on right wing. He's got Logan. Peskett is a trailer. Peskett is the puck in his blade. Rare shift for him. Wrist shot. Glove hand grab made by Brunin. And he's going to hang on. We get 104.7. The Lizard control is Connor Chan. As right now it's a 4-4 deadlock face off the left of the Hawk net. It's picked up by Thompson, but it's a goal. Moves it on right wing, gets it out to Shelter. Try to clear, can't. He's upended. And now came loose here, and Peskett will try to work to it in the left corner. Logan Peskett wearing sweater number 14, a brand new number for him. There's a big body out there. Again, he's only 17 years of age. The puck jammed off the wall right into the Hawk bench. Golder gone. Grady Lenton traded away in the Teach Ginla deal. And Elias Carmichael, the defenseman, he would have been 20 years of age this year. He was traded to Red Deer. So those are just some of the players no longer wearing Kelowna Rocket colors from last year. The Rockets, again, though, when you look at last year's playoff series against Seattle, and if you look at that lineup that they had in game number 4, 15 players from last year's game 4 team are back with the Rockets this season. Puck alley up to center ice, and here's Cooper now right at the Rocket line. D to Middlestad. Middlestad looks and golfs it down to center. Lead feed Newton's out of his reach all the way down again, and icing is the call. 9 minutes gone in the third and the fourth. And CN Center, Prince George, the Cougars expected to be a power in the BC Division this year. I actually had a chance to reach out to all 4 other BC Divisional broadcasters this week. I asked them to give me their predictions in the BC Division. Every broadcaster offside call here as Portland tries to penetrate more. He tried to move it in. Any guess who that broadcaster was? Here's a shot, and it hit the pipe, and it stayed out. Wrist shot coming up the blade quickly of, boy, that was Marcus Newen that took that shot. And fortunately for the Rockets, it did not go in. Here's Abagosh, a lead feed to center, knocked away. O'Brien will counter. 3-on-2 the other way. Try to send it towards the goal, but knocked away by Rocek. Rocek will hurry to it in the corner. He'll move it down to Goisic. Goisic will take back on his own goal. And he'll move the puck here to Abagosh. He'll move it to the left side. Safe play off the window to center for Max Graham. Graham then lost the handle right at the Portland Winterhawk blue line. Halfway gone in the third period. And again, 4-4 your score. Shots on goal right now, 29 for Portland and 25 for Kelowna. Puck is back behind the Winterhawk net. Standing at attention there is Rhett Revedal. He'll leave it now for Chizowski. Back for Revedal. Now for Morey. Lean feed left side center. Trying to move in his Shelter. Shelter's right-hand shot. Cross-ice delivery for Chizowski. Shot. Crank pan saved by Pilon there. Oh, nice look. Pilon with a tremendous stop. He got help from the skinny little red guy, the goalpost, on an earlier exchange, but boy, Pilon came up large there. Big man showing some good quickness down low. Puck goes back by the Rocket net. Here's John Babcock as the fans come alive here at Prospero Place. He'll get it now quickly to Cowper. He'll move it in right towards the goaltender, and reeling the puck in is Brunin. And he's going to hang on. And UHL that has several players at NHL training camps. Again, Wenatchee is now coached by Kevin Constantine. Kevin Constantine, the former Everett Silvertip head coach. And I talked to Mike Johnston, the general manager, head coach of the Portland Winterhawks before the game tonight. Asked about, taking on Kevin Constantine. Here's Whiteman, a chance in front, can't get a shot away. And yeah, he says it's a nice coaching battle when you got a quality coach like Constantine that you have to, be very aware of what you're doing out on the ice surface, or actually technically behind the bench. And Johnston likes the fact that he can match up against Constantine. Two sharp head coaching minds. Here's Peskett trying to work his way inside the Portland zone, knocked away. Morey gets it out of center. Lean feet on left wing for Johnson. And he'll drive down low left corner. Here's Cowper. Cowper rubbed off the puck. Good job on the forecheck here. Waiting and holding as Joe comes to the blue line from Morey. Shot blocked in front. And the puck came to Sunrise Logan Peskin. He lost it. As getting back quickly there was Rudig. And Rudig has the puck on his blade. Rudig takes right in front of his own net. Rudig gets away from a check here of Longley. Rudig at center. Gains the red line. He'll dump it off the glass down and in. And collected here by Trey Johnson. Johnson's been physical here tonight. Taking a couple of penalties because of his aggressive play. But he will slash it back inside the Portland zone. 8 minutes left to go here in the third. And again, 4-4 your score. Here's a turnover. Here's Longley a steal. Left face off dot. Trying to send out in front for Monroe. Can't get it there. And they score!
Centering feed from Caden Longley.
And yeah, I'm not sure, but again, went off his skate, it went in. He celebrates, and it's going to count. Let's take another look here from up top. Yep, right skate blade and in. Hey, baby, you'll take it any way you can. It's a 5-4 Rocket lead with 7:50 remaining here in the third period. And now maybe they'll be going to video review here. I guess the only thing is, was the skate blade in the crease? Now, you can score a goal by the puck going off your skate and in. In the WHL, you can even, you can direct it in if you want, as long as your skate is not in the crease. And so that is going to be what they're looking at here in the video booth. Was Trey Johnson's skate in the crease when the puck hit the blade, the skate blade, and then went in. And so for good measure, they're going to go to video review. I don't mind this here at all. 7:50 remaining. Boy, that's a quick review. I think it's going to count. Let's take a look. You betcha. Kelona Rockets lead again by one with 7:50 remaining. So the Kelowna Rockets here tonight getting 2 goals off the blade of Turner McMillan and Trey Johnson, who was acquired from Brandon last year. In a 1-for-1 deal with Nolan Flamin, lights the lamp for his first of the season. Okay, here's Cicek down low inside the Hawk zone. He'll feed out to Babcock. Babcock at the left point. He'll gulp it to the corner. And here's Ethan Newtons to try to bang it out in front. Here for Cicek. Couldn't get a shot away. Worked off the window and cleared by Clausen. Back go to center and beyond. And Babcock will hurry to it now. He'll take in front of his own goal. He'll try to move it out of Cicek. Knocked away. Babcock got it back on his blade. Now for road check. Pass on right wing here for Newtons. Newtons can't knock it deep. Clausen engages out of neutral zone. Got it to Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni then lost it a road check. And then moved on right wing by Newtons. And he'll work it back behind the Portland Winterhocks goal. And it's Morey out the right side. Long bomb feed to center. Knocked away. Graham, he'll counter back in left. Face off, done a shot. And a save by Brunin. He got a piece with his glove. Game, the Rockets up by a single. Here's a shot left point. That from Middlestead wide. Trying to deflect it in front was Max Graham. Graham in the corner. Gets the puck here to Aginla. Aginla trying to work away from Thompson. Now for Max Graham. Graham to the blue line for Gillespie. And Gillespie drives it back by the goal. And here's Goycek now deep left corner. And he'll try to rotate the blue line. Try to set out in front for Graham. Too hot for him. And he'll picked up here by Aginla. Nice move. Right top wrist shot block. Another chance. And a save right pad made here by Brunin. Aginla did not give up on that play. Goes back behind the net. And here come the Hawks with it now. Jack O'Brien moves the puck here to Thompson. Lead feed right side center for Newen. He'll deflect it in. Race for left corner. Gillespie's got to hurry, but Zakreski, he wanted the puck more. Good job by Gillespie to tie up Zakreski. Zakreski falls down. Gillespie's on his backside, and out comes loose. The blue line from Morey. Morey drives it near sideboard. Collected by Chazowski. A shot. Sharp angle attempt and a blocker save made here by Pilon. Remains in the corner. Here's Chazowski now. Power move in front, but he's knocked down. Race for far sideboard. Good job by Graham to take body. Jams up his man. That being Ravidal. Collected here. Left face up. That is score! Quick drive between the legs of the goaltender Pilon as Nick Johnson's second of the game. It's now 5-5 with 5:35 left to go in the third. Sharp angle attempt. And that's the second time tonight Pilon's been scored upon by the puck going between his wickets, between his legs. I think it went 5-hole. And so Portland, you could just see they were kind of rallying. And there was a lot of play inside Kelona territory. And so now the Hawks have re-righted the ship. And we're in for a tremendous finish here tonight. Again, early reminiscent of what we saw last year at this time. Rockets home opener. 6-5. Portland won in overtime. Do we go to overtime tonight? Here's Buttazzoni in the zone on left wing. Off the glass and out to center. And here's Babcock. He'll try to collect. He'll backpedal in his own zone. He'll get it back on his own goal. Out of the reach of Middlestad. And now Turner McMillan has the buck on his blade. Left-hand shot. Lifts it now to center. And collected here by Clausen. He's dangerous. He'll try to move in. But Turner McMillan does a great job to converge on him. Steals the puck and takes back on his own net. Moves the puck here to Cicek on left wing. And Cicek takes it out left side center. Cicek back in. Waiting and holding. Out of the middle. He should shoot. He will. Shot wide. Came off the end board. And gathered up here by Ethan Newtons. He tries to get away from Buttazzoni. A left corner now, Cicek. Cicek trying to go back towards the blue line, intercepted by Stefan. Stefan can't clear. Cicek kept it in, nice play. He'll get it down low left corner. And here's Ty Hurley. Hurley back for Cicek, behind the goal now for Newtons. Newtons centering feed through everybody. And it came all the way down the ice here. 4:38 remaining here in the third period. Goaltender Pilon moves it out of Rocek. He'll collect in his own line. Down through the middle at center. Pass in right wing, Ty Hurley. Hurley skates in. He'll gulp the puck down low. It caroms back on the goal for Dylan Whiteman. Whiteman inboard, has it on the backhand. Whiteman behind the goal. Logan Peskett. Peskett, a big body out there. He's young. He's only 17 years of age, but again, has a lot of girth there to win board battles. Here's Morey. He'll take back on the Portland Winterhocks goal. Moves out the left side. Long bump pass to center. Look out. Clear cut breakaway. New chance. Save Pilon. Pilon, the save of the game right there. Newen received a lead feed. He snuck behind the Rocket defense. Right at the Rocket line. One-on-one with Pilon, and Pilon came up with a perfectly executed stop. Fans making noise here at Prospero Place. Johnson moves the puck here to Chizowski. Sharp angle attempt blocked. And again it up here by the Rockets. Babcock now gets it now to Goisik. And lift it down low inside the attacking zone. Thompson back on his own goal. Can't move it. Goisik has it right corner. Sharp angle attempt wide. Babcock left point. He'll knock it over Goisik in the right corner. He'll try to jam it here to Graham behind the goal, but it's way too quick for him. He can't handle. And then moved on right wing by Shelter. He'll get it now to Thompson to pass on left wing. And here come the Hawks the other way. Moving in, waiting and holding. Wrist shot. That went wide off the blade of Alex Thompson. Remains back on the goal. And now moved up the near side. Can Goisik clear? He has it on right wing. He'll move it out of center. He's got a Kinla with him, but he'll feed up here to Graham. He's away. Graham back inside the zone. A fire! And a save by Bronin. Goes back on the goal, and here's a Kinla. A Kinla inboard. A Kinla has in the trapezoid. Centering feed! Oh! It bounced out in front. Rockets couldn't get to a secondary chance there. He goes back from the goal, and there's Rocek. Rocek has it left corner. Rocek with it there. Pinned up it by Thompson. Graham will engage on it. Deep in the corner. He lost the puck. Stefan takes back on his own goal. He tried to clear it, but he can't get away. I think that's Goisik who's in there. He has it. He tries to move it here to Rocek. And now remains deep in that right corner. Cicek getting it loose. Cicek in a board battle here with Morey. Tied up in the right corner inside Hawk territory. 2:40 left to go here in the third, and it's 5-5. Puck came to center ice. Chizowski can't get away from Graham. Graham stabs it away, gains a red line, dumps it in. Remains in the right corner, and here's Rabidal with it. Rabidal gets away from Newtons, moves it out of Stefan. Stefan can't get away here from Cicek. Cicek in the corner, lost it. Cicek gets it back. Cicek working hard, the former Spokane Chief. Tries to get away from a check. Now is Rabidal. He'll take back on his own goal. Moves up the left side. Gets it out of Buttazzoni. Buttazzoni lost it here to Turner McMillan, who's got 2 goals in the game. Puck came to center ice. Bouncing puck. Now Morey has it out of the Hawk line. He moves the puck here to Buttazzoni. And Buttazzoni right at his own blue. Shakes away Cicek. Gets the puck to Clausen on left wing. And now Clausen through the middle. He'll bring on right wing. He'll try to move away from Whiteman. Clausen right face up dot. Can't get a shot away. Buttazzoni in the right corner. 1:49 left to go here in the frame. 5-5 your score. Shot blue line. And right hand saved by Pelon off of that attempt. Coming off the blade of Rudig. Rockets send it deep inside Hawk territory. Rudig takes back on his own net. Can't get away here from Whiteman. Whiteman on the forecheck. Whiteman a steal for Hurley. Chance. Shot. Save. Another chance. Rockets can't get it in though. Great save here by Brunin. Both goaltenders elevating their play here with 1:20 left to go here in the third period. And again, 5-5 your score. Moved on right wing Newen. Newen gets it, takes his time, and gets it out of center. Here's John Babcock. He'll try to charge back in. Now for Ty Hurley. He lost the puck, though, and Thompson gets it out of center. Late feed for Newen. Newen in a puck battle with Rochek. Rochek shields away him. Gets it to Pescott. Cross-ice feed for Babcock. And Babcock gets it out of Rochek at his own line. Pass on right wing for Hurley. Hurley, he'll snap it deep inside Portland territory. Cheechek is on the forecheck. And a move on right wing by Shelter. Shelter takes it to center. Gains a red line, dumps it in. 44 seconds remaining. Pelon in the trapezoid. Left it there behind the net for Cowper. Landon Cowper. He'll drill it back on his own goal for Mirko Rochek. Pass on left wing for Michael Cheechek. And Cheechek takes it out of center for Max Graham. Graham gains the blue line, dumps it in. He goes back by the Portland Winterhawks goal. And here's Jake O'Brien behind his own net. He'll move on the right side. 20 seconds remaining here in the third. O'Brien on left wing. He'll gulp it down left corner. Gets it down low. Hit by Cowper. O'Brien trying to move it to the blue line. Knocked away. Moved to the wall by Newtons. Can't clear. Morey kept it in. Morey down low for O'Brien. O'Brien tried to send out in front. Can't. Poked away by Cowper. He'll move to right wing. Newtons. He can't clear. Stefan at the buzzer. A wrist shot from long range. And it's blocked and time will expire. So exactly one season ago, the game ended 6-5. Here tonight, the game will end 6-5. Will it be in overtime? Will it be settled in the shootout? 5-5 after regulation. Shots in the third, 9 apiece. Portland with 34 shots on goal, and the Rockets with 30. 3-on-3. Rockets will send out Michael Cheechek. Ethan Middlestad, Turner, McMillan. Clausen, Stefan's got to be out there. Oh, yeah, he is. And also back on defense, Ryder Thompson off the draw. It's collected here by Portland. And here's Ryder Thompson. He'll take back behind his own net. He'll move up the left side, gets it out of Clausen. He's away at center. Clausen stops. Has it out his own blue line. He'll try to move on right wing. Pocket picked by McMillan, but then shoveled away by Stefan. He'll skate in on right wing. He'll fire. Shot at the right face of Dunn wide. Came off the end board. Back out to center ice. Here's Thompson now at his own blue line. And Thompson being watched here again by Turner McMillan. Here's a lane feed Stefan, and he'll take it out of center. He'll try to work one-on-one here with Michael Cheechek against Michael Cheechek, and did. Stefan will take back behind the goal, lost it. Stefan has a goal in the game here tonight. He'll move it now with Middlestad. He'll steal. He'll get out of Cheechek in the right corner, and he'll just shovel it back by the Rocket goal here for Ethan Middlestad. And the Rockets will regroup. Fresh legs out there now. TJ Ginla and Max Graham. So Middlestad, Graham, and Ginla. And here comes Iggy. He'll take it out left side center. He'll go back inside the attacking zone. Left face up. Dot peels away from a check. Has it now the blue line. He's the last man back. Good play. He'll skate with the puck. He has nowhere to go with it, so he'll skate to center, and now will move his way back inside Rocket territory. Now moves it to center. Will Ginla. Oh, stumbled and fell. Lost the puck. Caught an edge. Oh, other way. Moving back in Zakreski. He'll try to skate inside the line. That's Jazowski. In front. A shot. Pelon, the save off of Newen. What a save, Pelon, off of Newen right there. Second time Newen's been robbed by the rookie goalie. Oh, here's a steal. Babcock confirms his own goal. Lead pass center. Out of the reach of Ginla. He's dead tired. And the netminder, Brunin, will play it up the window. Lead feed for Albert Newen. He'll skate in. Clear good breakaway and he'll score. Newen goes between the legs of the goaltender, Pelon, and eerily reminiscent. Call it deja vu. The last time the Hawks were in this building on opening night. Portland wins 6-5 in overtime. The hero in this one on a clear-cut breakaway, Marcus Newen. He beats Pelon between the legs on a wrist shot at the right face-off dot. And I think the goaltender, Luke Brunin, will pick up an assist on the game-winning goal.